Hey, Mark.
Andrew!
What's going on? You get divorced again, I heard?
Yeah, I did.
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, ready?
Here you go.
Welcome
Two?
to the
Happy?
Never
After.
Pod.
Podcast is one word.
I know, but that's why it's funny.
Oh, welcome to the Heaven Noah After Podcast. Oh, I'm your host, Mara Merrick, and this is the other host right here, right next to me in the flannel, and it's 98 degrees out.
My favorite band.
What's the lumberjack fucker?
I'm a lumberjack boy, a lumberjack boy, a lumberjack boy from the woods. I like to cut with the saw. I like to cut things with the saw. Cause I'm a lumberjack boy, a lumberjack boy.
I'm a lumberjack girl, a
lumberjack girl. You
I
like to
cut
see things with a saw.
girl.
You're an old lumberjack, disgusting person
You can cut stuff
with your toes. Because you're a lumberjack, old bird, disgusting person who smells like shit.
Because of his Tom's deodorant.
He thinks he's speed stick. You think you can wear your Toms with no socks? Oh, God. He saved the boy in Africa, though. I buy these shoes. A kid in Africa gets shoes. It really touches my heart.
Even the kid in Africa is like, wait, how am I supposed to wear these without socks?
Yeah. My feet are gonna smell. He's just like,
I don't know where the socks are.
no one wants those shoes. A kid in Africa's like, oh, I'm good with no shoes. I'd rather go bare feet than these shitty fucking fake paper shoes. It's so fucking terrible. The kid probably gets like.
And then what's the Tom's sunglasses things? What do they get for that?
Oh, do they get sunglasses?
They get sunglasses, because they're out there.
How about this? How about a sandwich? How about a fucking?
How about some rice?
Yeah,
like something that can sustain them.
How about clean water? No, you get paper shoes. Fucking Toms.
Are these? No, they're not edible.
No. Can I? Can I throw these on the?
Ooh, no.
No.
No, they get destroyed pretty quickly. Sorry about that. I know, they're ugly too. I'm sorry. They don't go with anything. Yeah, your toes get disgusting. It's America.
I'm going back now. Fucking Tom shoes. He thinks he's so cool.
He's probably like, if you ever met him, he's like, it's pronounced Toms.
Oh, okay. Tom.
It's like, it's not, it's like, it's spelled like Toms, but it's Toms.
It's Toms. It's not like Tom from MySpace. This is Toms.
This is Toms.
Some girl that Marshall was like, oh, we love your Toms, Marshall. And he's yeah, thank you. You got a raise,
I was like,
baby.
Get off his dick, dude.
Jesus Christ. Well, everyone's on his dick in this building.
I don't know why either.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So what's going on?
How was your week?
Oh, my God. Let me tell you about it. Went to the Hamptons,
Did you?
Yeah. I did. It was crazy.
Did your brother have those dumb unicorn floaty rafts?
No, he has a pizza raft.
Thank God.
I know. You see those everywhere
Everywhere.
now. Those flamingo rafts. Every girl's on one when they're fucking...
You have one? How many do you have?
Oh, Jesus.
I have Toms and I have a unicorn raft.
White geese.
That's what I do.
What do you have, a white geese?
Every time I buy a white geese,
an angel gets its
floaty.
wings.
A homeless angel
Yeah.
gets a new piece of
Every time
cardboard
I
to
buy-
write on the side of the street.
Because I believe in the
I
people.
believe in it.
What a dickhead.
They
My
don't get
butt
the
is
Sharpie,
teased.
but they definitely get the cardboard because they throw out the box. You know what I mean?
What we do is like every turkey, inflatable turkey I buy, we give a homeless guy an inflatable turkey, but that he can't eat.
It's great.
But it's really like good for.
It's really good.
It's good for us.
Yeah. I feel better about myself.
I could sleep at night when I know a homeless person has a raft.
Yeah. Mostly because of my sleep number bed, but also because of the raft.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like because my bed moves up and down, and like in any position.
I don't
walk.
even have to like stand up on my own with my bed. It guides me up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and guides
great.
me down.
Yeah.
It's a great bed.
I
but,
really don't like to do a lot of that up and down motion. I
But
think
as long
it's
as
bad for
I
my
know,
skin.
like some like a poor child in Africa has a bed, a geese,
A geese bed?
a geese bed. With shoes and glasses, I know I could sleep at night.
They can't actually use either of them, but you know, at least
well,
the
they
sun will
died
be.
of starvation.
Yeah.
But like, I feel better.
But I feel like their eyes were protected from the sun. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about buying a hammock so an African child could have a hammock.
They don't have trees there, but they could definitely lay the rope things out
Yeah.
and then just like roll around on it.
Yeah, that'll make me feel better. Because that's who I am as a person. I'm a giver, you know?
I feel it.
I just love charity. I love just going to charity events and looking rich.
The thing that drives me crazy about people that give and put on those big galas and everything is that it's not. I was taught you're supposed to do a selfless act of service and give selflessly. Like you're supposed to give and never say a word about it. Mm-hmm. It's not like
Yeah, it's definitely not anonymous.
when you're wearing mauve Toms around.
Well, no, people go to these fucking
No, it's
rich,
a really good. It's a really good. I love it.
these rich functions they go to, and they want to be seen. It's a scene.
They
It's a
spend
scene.
thousands on a dress.
Yeah,
Spend $100 on a dress. Give the
it
rest.
has nothing to do with the charity.
No.
It's wanting to be seen there, so then they could do a
Page
bit. They're like,
6.
"Oh, you're working on that deal with blah blah blah." Yeah, I'm working on that deal. Oh, sweet. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. We'll break up the $1 billion. It'll be great. Oh, what are we here for? Oh, charity. Fuck the kids.
Meanwhile,
more back
there's
to
children around with like flies just waiting for them to die, float. Yeah, it's just like, ugh,
Yeah.
you feel so much.
I need help. I need help, sir. Don't touch my loafers. But I bought these and someone else got a pair.
I buy 3 at a time,
Oh, you help 3 kids?
different colors.
So you have you ever been to a charity function?
Yes.
Do you feel like they're
Go fuck yourself. I'm volunteering for CASA. You can look it up.
No, just tell us. What is it?
Civil, court appointed,
Yeah, but what you
Special
do is
advocate.
different. Yes.
and I'm going to be starting, and I get signed in by the judge on August 2nd, and then I'll have my first case.
Like I really want
What
to
do you
have
mean your
foster
first
kids.
case? What's he talking?
You advocate for foster children who are taken out of their homes.
So you're gonna bring in a foster kid
No,
into
you
your
don't.
house?
But you take care of them. You advocate for them in court every 3 months, and you have to make sure about their education, are they getting their medication, are they eating properly? Is the foster home, wherever they're located, are they being taken care of?
There's a bartender that I know
Does it?
very well. She doesn't do it. She was a foster child. She got taken from an abusive home and put into an abusive home.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
She was like, yeah, he just used to leave us outside. He used to beat us to fuck.
That's why you
Beth.
have
And I was
advocates.
like, what is their address? I just want to kill those people. I would die for a stranger child, I think. I would just send myself to jail. Nothing infuriates me more than abusing children. It kills me.
It's nice that you have a line. It's really nice that you care about something so passionately. What?
Here you go. Here you go, man. I was just waiting for it.
Lumberjack man, lumberjack
Yeah, I'm just waiting for your fucking bit.
No, it's not a bit. I want to know more about this CASA thing. So
I
what?
will.
But what do you
There are
do?
76,000 of them around the country.
76,000
CASA volunteers. Yeah.
Okay.
They
so
work with
do
children.
you spend money?
No, you volunteer your time and services.
So you just
volunteer
make
time.
sure that their house is
You
in
have to
order?
go and visit with the child. There might be siblings. Yeah, you go and you sit with them and play with them, and you talk.
And you
then
get
every
shoes?
3 months you have to go back to court. So you have to create a document that the judge uses to make decisions.
Are
I'm
you
not-
taught like how to watch for signs of abuse when they're not being forthright about it?
Yeah. I'm in class now. I have 7 classes and we have an online class also.
They make you keep your shoes on when you're around the kids?
Such a fucking dick.
And wear pants?
You're a
Do you have to wear
ditwit.
Yeah, do you have to wear pants? You can't wear those
Ditwits.
shorts around.
You're a ditwit.
You probably are. The parents are going to be like, oh, we got to get him away from the advocate.
I am
Because
the-
that guy's dick is showing and his feet are made out of barnacles.
Are we at the aquarium?
It's a nice dock. Oh, no, that's his advocate. Oh, that was a dock. That's nice that you're doing that. What made you want to do that now that you have a second chance at
Me and Lori want to volunteer for something.
and your kids are moving out of the house? Well, no, you still have your
I have a
daughter.
daughter. Yeah, I still volunteer.
I've never
get
volunteered
back.
for anything.
You haven't?
No.
I volunteer for the pajama program.
What's that?
You read to homeless children.
I love that.
When have you done that?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Now?
Yeah. They're off for the summer, but yeah. I sign up.
What are you laughing for?
What do
I
you?
never knew this.
Because
It's
it's
like-
a
Did I?
selfless act of you do things without saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I forgot what I did.
What have you done? In your
What do
life?
you do?
I give soup to rich people.
That's true.
You mean you deliver for Hale and Hardy?
It's time and service. Oh, one time I took my brother's dog out. I forgot about that.
I
too.
forget.
Forgot about that.
Well, it gives you a different perspective when because you think you grew up and your parents taught you things. Homeless kids, they don't get taught even like brush your teeth. This is how you do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you wash your arms and like when you're showering. It's crazy. But we don't have to do that. We just read them. They ask a lot of questions, but yeah.
Where do you read the book at?
At a center.
At the shelter?
Yeah. It's called the Pajama Program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's fun. We should get you doing something nice.
I can't read. They'll just make fun of me. Like, today, fucking loser. What do you got a house? Fucking loser. Like, it's
Now
hard.
there's stutterers.
No, they're making fun of my inability to read. But I'm sure some of them stutter. It's tough. Yeah, I've never done anything.
You've
I
never done
wanted
anything.
to make a show about homeless people. And you put them in a house, and then you have them fight to the death.
To keep the house.
Yeah. To keep the
Habitat,
king of the house.
Habitat for Humanity. Fight Club style.
That's like what I want to do.
You didn't.
No, actually, I really wanted to make a show kind of like a real world kind of thing, but for homeless people. And to find out their story of why they were homeless. And then you give them opportunities and you see if they actually want the opportunities. Or
like
they,
trading places, but in
Kinda.
real life.
Yeah, kind of. And because I remember reading a story about like these homeless people that like win the lottery or they were given like 250 grand and then they were back homeless like with it. Because they're just
A
like,
lot of
that's,
them, they have mental issues.
yeah.
Yeah. We used to do Habitat for Humanity when I was growing up, where you go and build a house for a homeless family.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
in the
nice.
Appalachians. Yeah, we had to do one mission trip a year.
So, but how about the running water and the heat and electricity? Who
so
pays for that?
so you go in and you work for 2 weeks at a time, and then like I put in windows and I put up siding and I did a roof one year. So I didn't do any of the plumbing, but you could be on a plumbing team.
No. I'm not saying who puts the plumbing. Who ends up paying their bills are
Churches.
paid forever. Yeah.
Our church, yeah, we raised money and then we went down.
So the church makes these homes, and then they take the difference in money and buy their own cars.
I went to a good church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a church where it was called a Do Something Church. So 100% of the money that went in went back out, went for a service. It was
That's
pretty
nice.
cool. Yeah.
I went to a temple where they take the money and then they invest it and then they take it. Yeah. It's a nice temple.
But I even at this one place, I did Habitat for Humanity, and I wore my pajama pants backwards on accident. The
like
first
crisscross.
night. I came out and everyone's like, "Are your pants on backwards?" And I was like, "I meant to."
That's nice.
Even
though.
though it was embarrassing. Yeah, I like that. There are
I've
things
cleaned
that,
up some stuff before. I cleaned up a beach, kind of.
like around your own towel.
Yeah. It was terrible. Yeah, one time I picked up my own towel.
You're like,
and,
there's so many Gatorade bottles around here.
I was thirsty. I was going to leave them there, but then I was like,
Ugh, I have another hand.
yeah, I feel bad. No, I've done nothing. I got to start.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I really wanted to have a comedian group of like Habitat for Humanity people.
Yeah.
But it's real hard to find not self.
You'd find more comedians trying to get a place through that.
Yeah. They're like, can I have this? Because they're actually pretty nice homes.
Yeah.
They end up to be nice.
I know a lot of people that haven't done any charity or anything for other people.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wouldn't even know where to start. I guess you could do like maybe I'll do a big, I did Big Brother for like a day. Yeah.
You get fired?
Not a kid.
One
I ended up
fucking day.
learning more from him. No, I did it for a couple days in college, I remember. I forget. I think I did.
Didn't you have to do anything for your resume for like college?
Yeah, I lied.
Oh, you just lied?
No, I did. No, I did. I did some cleanup. I remember I did some cleanup.
That's what you put on there? I did some cleanup?
That was the name of our church? That was the name of your church? What was Do Something Church? Same shit.
No, that was our motto. That was our
Oh.
mission statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do something?
Do something.
That's it? That's a pretty short motto.
It's because we did a lot of stuff. We had different groups. I always wanted to like build stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to be
And
the
then
build
preach
stuff.
Jesus at the end. Be like, then this house, before you move in, could never happen without Jesus Christ.
Our preacher was actually real badass. Miles, he's an ex-Charger.
Football player?
Yeah, beautiful human being. And it was just like a huge warehouse. And then it got real big. It was like 3,000 people, I think. But every Saturday and Sunday, there's all these tents set up, and you're like, you can sign up to do this, or you can sign up to do this. You can mission through this. It was really cool. I liked it.
He used his celebrity from football to then take money from poor people.
Yeah. He had nice suits.
Did you
I don't
blow
know.
him? Had to.
Only person.
Had to.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think about.
If you've ever
You
done anything
are
nice
so
for anything.
pathetic. You should just make it up because then maybe you better get fucked. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, but look at what
I'll tell you everything
No.
I've done in my life and you can copy me.
No, first of all, it's
I've done a
way-
lot, and I'm a horrible human being.
I don't agree.
I think a lot of people do these things to get laid or to get status, and it's all personal gain bullshit. And I know that's a very
I do it out of,
pessimistic way.
I think out of guilt. I
yeah,
don't
just
know.
to feel better about yourself. You don't care about the kid that you're reading to. You didn't even look at him.
Oh my God.
Andrew.
What? I'm just being
so
honest.
dark,
That
man.
is the furthest thing from the truth.
You don't
Jesus.
even.
I would totally adopt every child there. That is the one thing that I do want to do with my life is have foster kids. That's
Talk to the advocate over here.
I know, but he won't let me have any.
I wonder
was
why.
like, steal him.
I was doing coke till 7 a.m. and then this advocate won't let me take him. Would you let Mara take a foster kid?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would be I think it would keep my life together.
You could just leave him in a cage and then to go do comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank and the kids.
How old would you want your foster child?
I don't care. I would like to get like a family of kids, like from 5 till 18. It's harder to place older kids,
It's very hard.
so I don't really care. I have no
It is hard.
limit. I don't have.
But
any
you'd have to pay
standards.
for all their food. You'd
Yeah.
have
No,
to,
you get money also.
You get money,
You
but
get money from the state.
wouldn't
Don't
it
a
be?
lot of them abuse it? That's the thing why there's advocates.
Yeah, but
That's why you have advocates.
it also gives you a nice purpose in life to be living for someone else and something else.
We're seeing the soft side of Mara today, man.
I know, it makes me sick.
I love it.
So such bullshit.
It's not. If I could move right, if I was successful enough to be able to move and have a home with a couple of bedrooms, you know, throw up some bunk beds, I would take in all the kids, all the dogs and all the kids.
So what's the number?
And a horse.
What's the number you need to take on foster kids?
Well, I just need to be not in debt, and that's it. The end. I would move in a second.
How much is that?
I think I make enough now.
Yeah, you cover yourself.
Yeah.
No, and kids.
She could do it now if she wanted to.
If I moved and changed
but
my
you
life.
can't go out and
Yeah, where would you move?
blow guys in the hallways and do drugs.
Well, where else?
don't-
I can't do it in their rooms.
Don't tell a mom what she has to do.
You can't limit moms.
Look at the advocate over here.
I know. I just need to get a place in my comedy where, just like Jessica Kirson is a good example, I think. She books herself Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the other days she's with her child, like all day. And you just have to figure out a schedule that works for that. You know what I mean?
She doesn't have foster kids.
She has 2 of her own children.
Yeah.
Does she have a nanny?
She has a wife.
Oh, that
You would
woman.
need a kid that's like 12 or something.
I don't want to have just one. I want to have a lot.
Or 9, 12-year-olds. You don't want a baby.
I don't.
Or
yeah,
2 or 3. You couldn't do that. You need someone that's like self-sufficient. That would raise you. You would need someone to tuck you in and read to you. And make sure you're not.
Well, I want to do the animal therapy where you have like horses and you know they can work together. So I'd have to buy a farm. That's why I want to buy a farm. That's the whole where the farm comes
I
in.
just want money for a boat. I just want a big fucking boat with a
do?
hammock on it. With a helicopter pad.
And,
And then-
endless coronas.
And then just throw kids off of it. That's what I want, Marshall.
Why do you look at me when you're an asshole?
I don't know. It's fun. Because I like the disapproving
The
look.
judgment,
Yeah, the
yeah,
judgment look
I
on
know.
your face.
And then I look completely away. I'm like, and then
I just want like a whole
I took
island.
$1,500 just for one fuck.
Yeah. I want an island just for myself.
Tony Robbins did that.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And he's such a good guy.
That he turned it into a business. Now he has people come and he has a compound.
Yeah. It's like that guy
Such an
that
asshole.
owns Virgin Atlantic. My dad loved Tony. My dad kept talking about Tony
Richard
Robbins
Branson?
recently. He was like, I watched his documentary
Oh,
and it
fuck
just
that
changed
guy.
my life. And I was like, Dad, who are you? Sometimes my dad like tricks me. Like I think he knows everything and he's the smartest guy in the world, and then he'll say something like that, or I'll have a Trump hat on.
Yeah, but I met Tony Robbins at the polo fields and he was like screaming horrifically at the polo hands, and I was like, You're not the guy on the documentary.
Oh, what happened there? No, go into that.
Oh, I didn't tell you about this? Yeah, so I went to all of his things and I was
Are you sure that wasn't a horse? Was it Tony Robbins?
It was
A talking horse? He does look like a horse, doesn't he?
yeah. His teeth are huge.
Yeah, he's got horse teeth.
There's
and
nothing
tail.
sexually attractive about him.
But he's a big man, right?
He's a humongous man. He is huge. And you have
People
to
why do people love big people? They'll listen to whatever they say. They always think there's so much more.
big men, not
Yeah.
big women.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
a
not
good
like
point.
Fortune Feimster was going
Yeah.
around being a motivational speaker.
That's true. So this big man, so you walk up and you're at the polo grounds?
So I lived when I was nannying, and when I lived in San Diego, I lived next to, what's the other guy? He was my aunt and uncle's next door neighbor. I'll think of his name. But anyway, so I lived around all these motivational speakers, which was crazy. And I was so addicted to it. I read Napoleon Hill. I like everything. I just took it all in. I went to everything I could go to, and started going to Tony Robbins. And then I went to the Fiji Islands, came back, still hadn't had a one-on-one with him because you have to pay more for it. And I was like, I'm just going to do the entry-level ones. Which is kind of like a Mormon church where you have to pay to get into heaven, like the different levels of heaven.
You got to pay to get to Tony Robbins.
You had to pay to get to Tony Robbins. And really, he's just stealing other people's good material. He's like the Buddhist of motivational
he's a hack.
speaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever this, he's very, very
Hubbard?
famous.
Hubbard?
No, I'll think of it. So he's like, I'll introduce you. So he brings me down to the Del Mar track where they play polo. And we get close, and I can hear him screaming at the hands.
What's he yelling at him?
Just like, you fucking piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah, just like real. And I am not very, because I grew up in that bipolar crazy house, so I really cannot do screaming. So I was like starting to coil into myself, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to get in. And he's like, no, come on, let's keep going. Then you get to see the real him. And then we got close, and I was like, oh, he's just in.
So he's screaming at him. Did he shake your hand?
No, I was like, I'd rather not. We got real close. We got like 5 feet away, and I could see what was happening in the little stall. And I was like, nah, I'd rather not. And then I was like, I should have never met him. Because before I was like, yes.
That's like a lot of, you don't want to meet your
It's
hero,
like the crush.
I guess.
You don't want to meet your crush. You don't want to
Yeah.
meet your hero.
They'll just let you down.
Yep.
They're all
you
just
don't
human.
leave them up on the pedestal and work towards that.
It'd be so funny if that guy did something like the polo hand, like killed somebody, and he was just like going in on him because he was like such a good person, and like you read the whole like thing
Whole
wrong.
thing wrong. I wish.
Or he like
but
just
I
stubbed
just
his
don't
toe.
think that.
Yeah.
I
no,
just
they're-
don't think anybody needs to communicate. I was like, ooh, that is real bad.
Yeah, these power people, these people in these roles, these motivational speakers, I mean, how much of it is for them? It's like that one dude, Gary Vee, you know him? He's like, I did it myself. I worked hard. You can work hard. If you believe in yourself, you can be whatever you want to be. You just have to keep your head down and use what you have that God gave you, because every one of you are special. You're special, you're special, and you're special.
Not everybody's special.
No, that's not right. You are special. And you know why you're special? Because you just said that. And you know why you said that? Because you got a brain. And you use that brain, and you're going to turn that brain into $10 million. If you just listen to Gary Vee, I could turn that brain into $10 million. You listen to Gary Vee's 10 simple steps. Number 1, Gary Vee's cool. Number 2, Gary Vee knows what he's talking about. Number 3, Venmo me $30 to Gary Vee. Number 4,
At Gary Vee.
at Gary Vee. Number 5, hashtag Gary Vee. Number 6,
You don't have Venmo. PayPal works just as well.
Gary Vee. Fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all for weak sheep. You fucking losers. Meanwhile, can I borrow some money?
Well, that's I dated. So I went to Tony Robbins, the first one, when
No, move your mic a little bit
yeah.
so we can see your beautiful face.
Does that seem natural?
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the Gary
I
Vee
should have looked
show.
at the mic. We should really get into. We should do it here. Let's do
Hi.
a motivational video.
Okay. Are you feeling down?
Are you feeling not yourself?
Are you feeling never awake? Like you wake up and you're just not awake yet?
Are you tired? Are you sleepy? Do you feel like you're not being your best self?
Do you get to work and immediately want to take your lunch break?
Do you take your lunch break and you eat a sandwich and you say, hey, this sandwich isn't doing it for me?
Do you have also a treat at the end of your sandwich and you are like, I am still hungry?
And then do you buy another sandwich after that sandwich?
Do you ever get to work at 9 a.m. and eat your sandwich and then you're like, now I gotta buy another sandwich at lunchtime?
Are you happy with your sandwich?
Do you prefer gluten?
Do you prefer it? Well, if that's you, here's a sandwich for only $9.99.
This sandwich,
Is good.
it gives you energy.
That's pretty good. I felt good. I think we're on to something there.
I think think we should do motivational talk.
I know. I think so too. I think motivate every time it's just us, we're gonna do a motivational. You send us in a product.
Have you
and
ever
we'll sell
gone
it.
to the juice press and you were like, I cannot afford any of that organic stuff in there, so you go to the grocery store and get something that's actually tasty?
Have you ever gone to the juice press and you can't afford anything in there and you realize that you just go to the grocery store and you buy your own groceries even though that's even too expensive, but you don't have a juicer, and you realize that, oh man, I should probably get a Vitamix, but you don't have money for that?
And then you let all those vegetables go to waste because you eventually just eat out everything else, because who makes food at home anyway?
And then did you ever drink the juice that you made because somehow it got so old it turned into liquid and you left it outside the refrigerator and you're like, man, I was kind of thirsty. And then you drink it and then you feel better about yourself because you get all your vitamins?
And then you let those carrots go and they turn into what looks like little cashews in your fridge when they fall, because that is what the inside of my refrigerator looks like right now.
Has that ever happened to you?
Has that ever happened to you?
Why don't you buy this juice press for only $79.99? Thank you. That felt good.
All
right, see y'all tomorrow. Seriously, what time is it?
I don't know.
We got time.
Okay.
Having a good time.
Yeah, we do. What is his name? Miles, can you look up motivational speaker, Carmel Valley, San Diego? I need names.
It's not,
Yeah, oh yeah, weren't we supposed to look up the history?
Yeah, we need.
Also, why? Okay, that's some dead air.
is it like
Go.
the guy who says you eat what you eat or something? That
No. He's like I haven't read any of his books, but oh God, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
The other thing too is they like curse too, like all the motivational speakers. They'll throw like fuck in there because they're like,
Trying to get you all riled
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's actually Tony Robbins during the first one. He was like, "You can swear," and he was like, "Jesus swore." Jesus got angry, and I tried to use that on my mom, and she didn't. That wasn't anything.
but Tony Robbins says I
Tony
could say
Robbins
go
says-
fuck yourself. But that's what Tony told me in class. I walked on hot coal and he said, "Tell your
And he
mother to
said,
go fuck yourself."
herself. Yeah. And then my life coach was like, "Fuck me while you're married," and I was like, "All right, I'll do that until you give me the strength to leave."
That's Tony.
That's the good old Tony. Tony Tone.
Tony Tone, man. But look, if he's helped you, that's great.
What was his name? Eddie.
Pepitone.
No, Eddie. I can't remember what his last name is, but I dated him for a little while, like 7 months, and then my ex-husband, my first husband, I kind of like hid. I fleed that one, and I rented an apartment. He found me, and then he let me. He was like, "Oh, I saw you with another man," or "I saw another man walking Bailey." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I just needed someone to walk the dog while I was out of town." So he stayed he watched the dog. He was my dog sitter.
Oh.
And I had not been dating him. And I was like, that was my life coach. He turned into my dog sitter. And none of this dawned on me until I saw him at the racetrack. And then it all kind of like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, his wife is all plastic. Have you seen her?
Oh, Tony Robbins.
Tony
Yeah.
Robbins. And he talks about how you have to be okay with yourself and just love yourself. And it's like, then why does your wife have her lips done, her face pulled back,
But like
and her
what you
tits
said,
all
though,
over?
a lot of the times you say maybe she just did it for herself. And maybe not because he asked for it or wants it. You say a lot of women get stuff done for them. Maybe she wants her fake boobs. Maybe she wants her fake face.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've completely changed from that experience, from the
The
Tony
other day
Robbins.
you were saying the eyelash thing is for you.
Yeah, the eyelash thing is for me. I'm not going to pull my face back.
You got Botox.
I don't need to pull it back. It goes nowhere.
So why do you do the Botox? For you?
Yeah, because I don't want this.
Yeah, and she doesn't want this. She wants this.
Yeah, but it's bad.
Okay, but maybe for her, it's happy. I don't know. I'm just trying to not play devil's advocate, but just.
No, it's not consistent with what his message is what I'm saying. Like once I saw how he treated those people in the stables, the veil came off. And I was oh, your message is bullshit. And then I was like,
that's what a PR team is for. That's what, like, all these powerful people you can't be that good of a person and be that successful. I don't know.
Really? You think so?
You gotta be pretty cutthroat in everything you do.
God, I was really hoping for like a better message than that.
Well, that is the message.
Have you?
Hi there. Have you ever been successful? Do you feel good about where your life is? Do you feel like you can provide for your family? Are you a good person? Well, that stops now. With Andrew and Mara's playbook, you could learn 139 steps of how to be the devil.
And make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Like a lot of money.
And leave your family.
Yes.
Everything will be in ruins.
At first, you're going to think, this is for my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and then eventually,
by chapter 6, you're going to realize it's all for you.
And that little girl that just moved in down the street who eventually is going to become legal. You know?
And
it's
then
for you and her.
For you and her.
There's
and then
the
you're going to
whole
buy
nest egg.
Tom's shoes and become an advocate. And own
Chapter 11.
soundlounge.com.
That's chapter 11.
Such a fucking idiot. He's such an asshole.
So you can find me on Andrew T. Collin on Instagram and Twitter. Mara, where can we find you?
You can always find me at Mara Merrick on Instagram and Twitter. And then also follow us on Happy Never After on Instagram. That is Happy Never After Podcast.
Marshall,
Twitter.
where can we find you?
The show's over?
Yeah.
I was just having a good time.
I know. We got to go.
Thank you for subscribing
Can't
to our
get fired.
Patreon.
Yeah, keep subscribing. And rate and review, please. I got to
Rate
go
and
pick up
review.
dog shit. Toodles. you
He's
keep
not at
going.
chapter 7 yet. Thanks for watching, guys.
Chapter 3. Chapter 3.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.